What's up YouTube, it's the Mod566, back again with yet another video, and today's something a little bit different. I normally just do gaming content, but I'm part of a Facebook group that talks about growing on YouTube, and one of the main questions that gets asked is, what capture card do you use? And everybody always says I use Elgato, and don't get me wrong, I love Elgato. I do love Elgato. On my channel you'll find I think 150, 155 videos, and about 140 of those were recorded on this Elgato HD60. I'm sorry about the quality of the video as well. My normal webcam decided it wanted to die just before Christmas and meet the baby Jesus. So I've got this little crappy webcam. But I just thought I'd make this video. And when you're a content creator, specifically for gaming, more specifically on console, and I say specifically for console because when you create content on your PC, your capture card, generally an NVIDIA, has NVIDIA GeForce, and that records things just as you see them. So if you've got a higher end card like a 1080 Ti or a 2080, and you can play games in 4K at the higher resolutions and the higher frame rates, it captures that footage as it's seen on screen. Now for console content creators, as you all know, you've got to use one of these. And now this is an Elgato HD60, by the way. You can pick these up for about, I don't know, 100 quid, maybe about $120. They're brilliant. They really are brilliant to use, but the problem is, if you're on an Xbox One X or a PS4 Pro, or I think an Xbox One S as well, when you can play at higher resolutions, these cards, the HD60, the HD60S, they bottleneck the resolution to 1080p because that's all they can process, that's all they can handle. So if you're playing on a console such as the Xbox One X, such as me, you've got to go through the capture card and all you see on screen is 1080p. You've got one screen that displays what you're playing and another one, if you use dual monitors, that shows you what the capture card is capturing, and it's all at 1080p, which is a bit of a waste of money to buy the higher end consoles when you can't see the resolution. So you're looking at upgrading. You look online, it says you're going to have to buy a 4K capture card. Now let's just show you the problem with this. If I can find my mouse cursor. There we go. The problem is that you look online, everybody says use Elgato. So what you're going to do is you're going to Google Elgato 4K card. The cheapest card comes up at £330. This is, well, it's the same card. It's just different prices at different retailer. Do not buy an Elgato 4K 60 Pro. Sorry, I'll just add this in as well, so I can actually talk to you. This is what you're met with. Now, it's the same card, different retailers, like I've just said. Do not buy one of these cards, because you look at this and you think £330, that's the cheapest I'm going to find it. But you've got to look at the system requirements as well. Let me just come over here. Before you even think about using this card, you've got to have at least an i7 6 series or higher, which I've just looked it up. You're looking at £130 again. Then you need a GTX 10 whatever. So you're going to want a 1050, 1030s are just trash. This will be second-hand. Never buy second-hand capture cards. Never buy second-hand graphics cards. It's just safe to have a warranty with them. You never know what this person's done. So 120. Call it 250 for that. And then you've got the Elgato 4K, which is 330. That's 580. Sorry, my maths is a bit off. That's £580 before you even get started. Now, you're going to be led to believe that these can't do anything that you need it to do to get the higher resolutions. That's where you're wrong. I found this just on the off chance, and this is what I came up with. The AverMedia Live Gamer Extreme 2. See this part, 4K. What this says, 4K pass-through. Now it's a little bit bigger than the Elgato HD60 we've done on this. How the fuck? Nah, yeah, there we go. No, decided to stop onto the screen. I love these shit budget webcams. The AverMedia Live Gamer Extreme 2. The name's a little bit long-winded, but this thing is my new bae. If that's even a word in 2018, I don't know. I shouldn't use language like that. Anyway, what this does, it's the same concept as one of these cards if you've ever used one. You've got an input which comes from your console into that. You've got an output which goes to your TV, so you can see things. You've got a mini USB that connects to your computer, and that's where it captures things through. What the AverMedia one does, you see with the Elgato cards, whatever signal comes into this side, it sends straight to your computer, and that's what is captured. What the AverMedia card does is it gets a signal in and it passes that signal straight through to your TV. It doesn't come into this mini USB bit yet. So what it does, it sends a 4K signal or the 2440 signal, whatever it is that the PS4 Pro sends. It sends that to your TV and you can see your gameplay in full resolution. Then what it does, it sends that cable sends a 1080p signal straight to your PC, and then that's what it captures. So it lets you play in your 4K, but it captures in 1080. Now I know that a lot of people, you're thinking, well, if I'm wanting a 4K capture card, I'm going to want to produce 4K content. Don't produce 4K content. One, I've not done research, but like 90% of YouTube has got to be viewed on tablets and smartphones. A lot of tablets and smartphones can't view things in 4K anyway. Two, you're thinking, well, X person uploads their content in 4K, so I won't mind to match that. I guarantee you there will be a PC player, which, like I said before, the graphics card captures it directly as it is displayed. 3, or C, I forgot if I'm going up in numbers or letters, it takes a long time to process videos at 4K. To put it into perspective, my PC runs a i7 4700, I think it is, for a CPU. It's got a 1060 as a GPU. Granted, it's not the best gaming rig. You'd put it at mid-range at the best. But when I record in 1080 at 60 frames a second, an 8-minute video might take 20 minutes to render. So it's over twice as long. If you've got a mid-range gaming PC and you're rendering a 4K video, it's going to be at least 4 times that. So if you're making a 10-minute video and mine's taking 20 minutes, yours is going to take over an hour to render a video. If you're doing gaming content, you're going to want to be as relevant and as quick as possible to get content out. If you're making a 10-minute video that's taking over an hour to render, then upload, there's going to be dozens of people out there that's got that same video out there before you. So that's all I wanted to clear up today. You've got a 4K console. Do not buy an integrated 4K capture card. It's just, you don't need it. Go with this. And I've looked online. This thing gets so many bad reviews, and I don't understand why. It's a brilliant capture card. I will never go back to Elgato's version like this. Don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on Elgato. I love Elgato. This got me started on YouTube. Like I said, for 140 videos, it's a brilliant little bit of kit. But it just gets outperformed every time by the Live Gamer Extreme 2. It really is. It's brilliant. So that being said, in fact, just to show you how cheap you can get these, hang on. Live Gamer. What have I just put live? Here you go. So these are coming up £140. That's a hell of a lot cheaper than the 580 or whatever that we found earlier on when we added up all the totals from the stuff. Really quick, guys, I just want to throw in that when you buy the AverMedia Live Gamer Extreme 2, it also comes with this. This is a product key for the PowerDirector 15. This is video editing software. It's not like a trial version or anything like that. It's the full program that lets you edit all your content in any way you want, completely free. This card comes free with every one of these cards. With the Elgato, you do get basic editing stuff. You can trim little things, but that's basically it. It's very basic editing. It's a very basic editing program. This comes free and it's a full editing program in itself. I mean, I'll not be using this because I use Sony Vegas, but the PowerDirector is basically the same. I'll probably be selling this, to be honest. I might give it away on the channel. Hit subscribe and I might give it away in future. I always do giveaways, so it's worth subscribing anyway. But yeah, these sell online for about £40 to £50. If you take that off the total, I mean, you can still see it on screen here. So you've got £130, take 50 off that, that's £80 for a capture card. If you're not going to use this code, you can sell it. Just wanted to quickly throw that in. So yeah, that's basically this video wrapped up. But if I've helped you out in any way, a like rating would be super appreciated. And subscribe if you want to see more content. Like I said, I've got plenty of videos to look through. Last 15 are brilliant when I've used this capture card. Actually, no, they're not much better for you. They're better for me to record though, because I saw them in 4K. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that'll do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been the Mod566, and I'll see you all next time.